Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading can resonate with you. If it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's jump into your reading. I have your tarot to my left, your Orisha spread to my right, and your repeating card today is the Hermit. Okay, we got the Hermit. All right, and there's a lot packed into these two cards. Okay, give me one sec, guys. You guys got protection. See, while you could be in a hermit mode, the Holy Spirit is watching over you. Some of you could be feeling lonely. Some of you are okay with this hermit mode. Some of you feel lonely in this hermit mode. Others of you feel both, like I'm okay and some days I get lonely, but you're never alone. Holy Spirit is here, all right? Now, because I mean, some of you could definitely be in relationships and feel this loneliness, because I keep picking up things about marriages over and over again about marriages. So let's get into this hermit energy, all right? We are talking about Mercury, we're talking about Virgo, we're talking about Gemini, 3rd house, 6th house energy. But another thing that this hermit energy is saying is that it's time for you guys to distance yourself in order to build strength. Also, remember, the hermit goes on a journey. See, he's ready to go on a journey. So I've been talking about traveling trips. This could also be moving. This is here with the world. This could indicate travel. This could indicate moving. And the thing is that some of you are really going to find happiness or enjoyment when you go on a trip or when you decide to move, okay? When you travel, there's something there for you. Again, just to get the messiness out of the way, the 3 of Cups in reverse is here with the Ace of Cups. This could indicate love triangles. This is another reason why some of you all need to get away, because if you are dealing with partners who are cheaters or something like that, you need a break. You need some form of distance. 10 of Swords is the first card out. There's healing going on. Some of you all are healing from surgeries as well. Y'all could be like me, can't go nowhere. So, right, the Hermit is saying that if you can't travel or you're not going on a vacation right now, or for some reason, let's say you're bedridden or you're in the house or whatever, like seriously, there's not too much I can do right now. So this is saying study. Study is a big deal. We got Hermit adjacent to the Hierophant. You can travel in your mind. The Hermit, you guys, some of you all, here, let me get my notes. This message is for those of you who are healing, who are in the arts, literature. If you're a painter, you're into music, hairdressers and carpenters, different things like that, crafters, okay? What they're saying is that it's time for you to get deeper into what it is that you do. And some of you have been given opportunities. And one of the biggest messages here is do not neglect or postpone an opportunity. Okay. If you don't neglect or postpone for whatever it is that you do, you gain popularity. So if you get an offer and you tell them, they give you a date for a particular thing and you're like, oh, let me get another week, let me get 2 weeks or something, or you never answer an email back or something like that, like someone sent you a particular message about something that you can do or take part in, if you know you're neglecting it, you need to answer them back, because that is the thing that is going to help propel you further, especially if you are looking to gain popularity. And I'm not talking about because everybody just like me. It's like if you want your business to grow, you need eyeballs, or you need people to, what's the word? You need traffic. You need traffic. You need people to be patronizing not patronizing, but, you know, shopping at your store or buying from your website or tuning into your YouTube channel, whatever it is, somehow someone offers you, like it could be an interview. Hey, I would like to interview you for this, that, and the third. And because you could be feeling some kind of way. This is why I tell you guys, get out of these negative relationships, whether it be with family, friends, or lovers, because they take your energy down and then you start to neglect opportunities because you've neglected yourself, right? It could be the interview that changes your life, that brings more attention to you. It could be a job offer that, you know, you're not taking because of another person. It could be any number of things, okay? All because in this sort of, even though this hermit is in the upright, but if you're in a negative hermit mode, this 7 of air kind of feeling, you just feel too down on yourself to be social. See, because these two hermits aren't about isolation. They're not about isolation. They are about perfecting, okay? And needing distance, because you could be involved with people who are just really not allowing you to grow or to evolve. So here, some of you guys are really into astrology as well. If that's an interest for some of you, you should definitely do it. This isn't for everything that I mentioned before about the arts, the literature, music. This is for people who are into tech, who are trying to innovate. You guys are really doing something new. Also, you may do it in an unusual way. Okay, like let's say you're working on something. You're just not doing it in the style that other people would expect you to do it. There's something unusual. So like, I guess a mundane example would be like, you know, everybody's working during the day. I like to work at midnight. You know, I like it when it's late at night, or I don't know. It's just something you're doing it in your own way. The other thing that's really big with this hermit energy is teaching yourself. Okay. So not only is it for some of you, you're going to travel and learn something. Others of you, you're in school for something. And there are those, especially those who are involved in spirituality, you're teaching yourself. You could be teaching yourself tarot, astrology, shamanism, anything that has to do with the occult. You find that you're the one teaching yourself, okay? So if you have been looking for a teacher, this double hermit energy is telling me you are your own teacher. And then a lot of you will be sharing the things that you've learned. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams. You have the Queen of Cups adjacent to the moon. Okay. Moon in reverse could sometimes indicate nightmares, could indicate witchcraft. That's kind of still showing up a little bit. There's this corner right here for me. Feels like some form of initiation with the Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and then underneath is the Hierophant, and then next to that is the moon. Okay, some form of initiation. And honestly, I think for some of you, it is the things you've been going through in life that is initiating you. But for others of you, you actually could be traveling. I mentioned this before, to be initiated. Something about having an outer body experience is here with the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. All right, something about meditating. A lot of you really need to listen. The Queen of Cups over the Hierophant is an intuition, and it's about the voice of God or your inner voice. It's time to start listening to that voice. This is why you need a break. This is why you need rest. This is why you need prayer. Because right now is a time where you have to listen to your intuition. You have to follow your intuitive nudges. It's the only way to actually get where you're going. This is sometimes too with this I was gonna say high priestess, with this Queen of Cups, moon energy, is that like your dreams are somehow directing you. Okay, so that's why it's important. When I tell you like you are, you know, very spiritual or psychic and you don't have a teacher, you really are relying on yourself. So you cannot discount dreams. You can't discount synchronicities. If you have been having like wild synchronicities happening, you can't discount it. You have to follow these things, okay? Definitely have your ancestors out here. Temperance is here as well. But you guys got to listen because they're both in the reverse. The 4 of Wands and Temperance adjacent are in the reverse. Your angels and your guides. Got to listen to them. Okay? Give me one sec. Let me look over this. Yeah, yeah. This abandonment feeling, you literally could feel abandoned even though you are around people. But it's not, you don't need people like this right now. You don't. Not right now. This thing about marriage here. So what the hermit can be saying with coming up twice, like if your style of getting with people was, I don't care that it was casual. I don't care that like I met my husband or my girlfriend and we had sex the first time we met each other, something like that. You guys may be changing that style. You may be switching and it could like maybe shock some of your friends or something like that. I feel like because I keep picking up friends, getting to know my partner, wanting to marry my friend, that's been in the past couple readings. So I think for some of you out there, if that issue of, because, in yesterday's reading, I was talking about marrying somebody that you may have grown up with or went to school with, or, dealing with love triangles between friends and stuff. The other thing that it could be saying is maybe you need to start having friendships with people before you decide to date them. Because a lot of us, we see what we like with our eyes. We want to know if we're sexually compatible with most people. And we feel that because there's attraction, it'll somehow just work itself out, And we kind of just play along and ignore things, This time they're telling you, don't let that be your style. If that was your normal style, they're saying, hey, friendship is very important. And if it's already important to you, cool. But if it hasn't been in the past, that's what should be important to you now. Getting to know somebody before you partner up. Lock yourself down with them. Because if you don't know who your friends are, you're going to end up saddled up to your enemy. All right? Queen of Cups, you guys have very strong intuition. Very strong intuition, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups indicate psychic increase. The Knight of Cups indicates an initiate, working hard, okay? The other thing is, guys, as long as you stay ambitious and hardworking, something is going to happen for you. I promise you. It really is. But remember what I said in the beginning. Do not postpone or reject offers that you know or you may not know could be life-changing for you. This is where you need to be social. This is, see, what the hermit is not, the hermit right now isn't saying like seclude. It is maybe distance yourself from people who would tell you not to do a certain thing. Don't do that interview. Why would you want to interview with them? Don't take that job. Why are you talking to that person? Stuff like that. If they don't understand this new direction you're headed in, those are the people you need to just stay away from. Okay? This is really about you. And two, like when we were talking about relationships before, it's friendship is important, but some of you may want to possibly get into long-term relationships without being married, and others may find like, that's weird. If you've been together so long, why don't you get married? You may not want to do that, right? Honor however you feel. There is something here like past this hermit mode, somehow this leads you to your true life partner. You just taking your journey, following your intuition. And for those of you who are not interested in love, that's fine. Other people still believe in love, and that's okay. If you have been jaded, that's okay. Ten of Swords is telling you heal, because that could be another opportunity that you're missing out on because you're so hurt by what another person did. Love didn't do it to you. Love is always going to be love, whether you're hurt or not. All right. So when a true offer of love or excitement or joy finally comes your way, that jadedness can actually prevent you from taking part in it. Right. So even if you don't want a relationship, don't let hurt dampen excitement about life. Okay, because it could do that. It could. Your hurt from this past, whatever happened to you, is not only stopping you from, dating somebody. It's stopping you from having fun. It's stopping you from taking new jobs. Being social or whatever the case may be. Right? When I'm in yesterday's reading, when I'm talking about flushing out and distancing, it is from toxicity. It is from negative people. It is secluding yourself from all the people who keep bringing drama into your life, not for new, fresh starts. I'm not telling you to seclude yourself from a fresh start, from new people who have, who are sort of matching your true energy, right? Okay. You need your intuition and you need to move on. All right, guys? That's what I have for you. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys. I'll see you later.